YouTube, what is good? It's your boy JR, aka Soul and Tune, and I'm back with another video for you. Now, today's video is not going to be long. It's just a general topic of choice. I want to talk about how these Jordans are selling out. So today is March 24th, 2018. Stepped into a couple of malls. I went to Cumberland and I went to Sugarloaf too, but Sugarloaf doesn't really have too much. They don't really get releases like that. But stepping into Cumberland Mall, which has a Foot Action, Foot Locker, Champs, DTLR, Jimmy Jazz, Athlete's Foot, has like 5 or 6 stores, and these Royal Ones are nowhere to be found. Talked to the manager at Foot Action. They had a few pairs left, had some grade school left, but everywhere else in that mall was completely gone. So we've seen this. I know it's tax season, but we've seen this, and we've seen this early on, how Jordans are not being as available as it was last year. A lot of models that you see and that you would think would sit from last year, if they released last year, they're not sitting. So it's something that Jordan Brand told us about. They said, hey, we're going back to the scarcity of Jordans, and that's what they tend to do. I mean, of course, you got your overhyped releases. I mean, the Tinkers were a draw that came out today, so those were very limited. But there is another release on April 30th because a lot of Tier 1 and Tier 0 boutiques and stores didn't receive their shipment for this release date, so they're going to re-release in April 30th. I think that's what they said. But even still, that still doesn't consider it a general release. Like I said, 0 Tier 01 stores. So those are like your boutiques, like Wish ATL, but they got theirs, probably sneakers and stuff, and others like Kicks USA, probably stuff like that. Those stores are probably going to receive their shipment later if they haven't already received it. So these Jordans now, I mean, think about it. The Bread 9s sold out, they're gone, right? Those Onback 10s sold out online. It seems like just about every Jordan release, maybe besides the Olives, have been sold out. So Jordan says, hey, we're going to bring back scarcity. We're going to limit these quantities, and we're going to make a hyped over it. Even though a lot of times during the week these Jordans do restock at different places. I know Finish Line had a restock earlier this week of a shoe. I think they released last week. So they're slowly but surely, and they're bringing out the pairs, but they're not bringing them out as abundantly as they used to. So what do y'all think? How do y'all feel about it? Everybody cried and was like, hey, we need more J's, we need more J's. They put out more J's and they sat on the shelf. As T. Ward would say, they collected dust hands, and now they're not sitting on shelves, and people are like, whoa, like, come on, like, how come, what are y'all doing to us? Like, but it's what y'all asked for. I mean, first y'all ask for them to be available, and they're like, well, okay, let's make them available. Y'all don't buy them. But then they become limited again, and y'all mad because they limited again. So, I mean, but the consumer is never satisfied for every consumer. Some people love it, some people hate it. Me, I loved it when everybody ate. I love it when everybody had an opportunity to go out and get a pair. I mean, I don't mind the Jordans being limited again, but still it makes it a little more harder to work for if you are trying to get them. Even though a lot of these shoes are still obtainable, if you just put the little footwork in and do what you got to do to get them, you can still get them. So some of the Onback 10s, those are still available in some of the stores that I went to. Like them Gatorades are still available. So, I mean, if you want them, you can go get them. You just have to put the work in. You can't be lazy about it. You can't always expect to go online and think that you're going to get the shoe. So, I mean, it's just my little take in, just, little nitbits and things like that. But tell me what you guys think about it. Leave a comment down below, and let me know just how you feel about it. Did you guys go do Did you go get them? Did you get the shoes that you want? Were you able to get them? Were they readily available, or were they scarce? You know, back when I was living in Durham, you know, Jordans were scarce, man. I mean, really, like there was fights over shoes. I was in Durham when the last time the Bred 11s released, and they caused so much of a ruckus. They broke down the glass door at Northgate. So that was when, you know, people used to camp out and things like that. They, you know, this Sneaker Reserve app has been a blessing and a curse. If you're able to, you know, spend money, then you're able to get them. But if you don't spend money at them stores, you know, the chance of you getting them is not as great. I mean, you still have a shot, but it's not as abundant as if you were to go and spend, because these reservations are more so towards the loyal customers, the ones who go in and they spend money. They go and buy shoes regularly, or they buy apparel, or they, you know, they become a platinum member. Remember, Foot Locker and Champs is $300 to become platinum VIP. For Foot Action, it's only $225. So once you become a platinum VIP member, you're able to get that extra few minutes on your head start when you do go on reserve. And it depends on what shoe size you wear too. Me, I wear 13. So I have a bigger foot. So sizes, a lot of people don't wear those. There are still a few people, but if you wear like from a 7 to, I say a 10, 10 and a half, I mean, those are the most produced, but those are the most sought after. So, you know, it just depends. You got to get those rewards. You know, you get a 6 minute by just being a member. You get that extra head start when you check in, so that's 7 minutes, and then you get 3 minutes for being platinum. So that's a total of 10 minutes start that you get once you reach that threshold of paying $300 with Champs and Foot Locker, and then with $225 for Foot Action. You know, so, you know, with these limited joints, you just got to put that footwork in. But a lot of them they're still obtainable and they're still accessible. You just have to work at it. But Jordan they're just like, hey, you know, you guys asked for limited quantities. You know, you guys, you know, weren't appreciating, or, you know, we took a hit, so we got to limit these things because we can't continue to mass produce these shoes and nobody buys them. The consumer doesn't buy them. But with what they're doing, they're creating more of a hype, which is limiting what Adidas and other companies are doing. Adidas, who is their other major competitor, they're not, I mean, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, you know, we haven't seen a Yeezy this year, you know, really, and, you know, the next one is in June, and it's like, you know, we need some new things. I mean, the human races, they're very limited, so everybody's not able to get those. Those aren't put out in retail stores like Foot Locker, Champs, Athletes, but these shoes don't come there. They come to the boutiques, or you got to get them online. So it's a hype on those, but they're not as available as a Jordan 9 or a Jordan 11 or something like that. So, you know, there's hype around them, but those come few and far between. You think about it, I mean, we're in March, right? So the human race came out, last week, and they had the drawing for that, like at Wish. They had the trivial questions. But what's the next big release for Adidas? You know, so which will probably be that Yeezy that comes out in June. So you got April, May, you got 2 months, 2.5 months of just deadness. You know, they're producing more colorways for other shoes and things like that. They're constantly doing that. They're improving those, but they're not coming out with that next big thing. So it's a lot. But I've spoken too much. But, you know, leave a comment down below. Let's start a discussion. Let's talk about it. Like Jordan, really? Like, you're gonna limit sneakers and you're gonna make this big hype? People are gonna be fussing. Like, next month, these shadows are about to be something serious. These are a very sought after shoe. The quality is stupid. But, you know, you guys tell me, talk to me. You know, like I said, I do this for the people. I do this to talk to y'all. I want to hear y'all input. You know, like the video if you like the conversation. Always like, comment, and subscribe. Watch my videos. And, you know, as always, hit me up. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Y'all hit me up. I'll leave the descriptions down below. But let me know what y'all think about these. Let me know if y'all went and sought after any of these shoes. But as always, be blessed, be safe, y'all stay up. Peace.